Hi guys, welcome back to another Mad Max Monday in collaboration with Kyamsil Designs. Today I'm going to create, I guess it's the boss's car, you know, the leader's car. You've got all that kind of heavy artillery vehicles surrounding him, but this car sat on his own, little race rocket, you know, got a little bit of protection, a little bit of ammo, but ultimately, you know, the fastest one of the fleet. So we start by removing the rivets, drill down the centre of the post, remove the flange, and tap the holes. 2 holes on this one. Remember to use your lubrication, you don't want to snap your piece in the hole. And using my very handy vise. So here's the car. You know, it rolls pretty well actually, but it's in a right old state, this one. And I've got a few of these cars, to be honest, in good condition, but yeah, this one's a poor one. So underneath it reads the number 7 Hairy Hustler, made in England 1971. It must be the most ridiculous named car that I've got here. Hairy Hustler, who come up with that? And here's one of my very good examples. You can see the colour in the wheels, the colour in the paint, the decal stickers there, just the glass itself, and obviously that chrome work as well, and an unpainted version compared to this painted black. I assume that it's perhaps a later, or perhaps it's earlier being painted, but I haven't done that a bit of research. I should do. But this is already pre-drilled, so I will remove the screws now, and we can see what I am playing with. So the wheels here, smaller size at the front, larger at the back, kind of giving it a nice little stance, easily removable. Just get a little screwdriver in there, pop it, you know, kind of lift it up and they pop out. The kind of, I guess that's like an air intake for a rear engine car, all one piece with the rear lights and the interior, and then you've got the window section there. A funky colour, but it suits. You may have heard my son huff at the door. He just had a tooth that he needed me to help yank it out. So a little pause in play there, but back to the video. Okay, so the casing here, quite grubby on the inside, full of mud and whatnot. I didn't, you know, just give it a little scrape here just to see whether it would come out, and I went over it with my wire wheel on my fake Dremel just to take out that dirt. I didn't clean it, you know, it adds to the effect, right? So here's the body of the car. I don't remove the paint like most other guys do. I like to kind of add, you know, features to what was there. So with this little that little tool there, which actually I learned from Danny's Diecast Disasters, I've been using different kind of tools, and certainly this one was the best. It gave me more control to create, you know, gouges and scratches in the body and paintwork, as you can see here. So yeah, much happy with that, and I will continue to use that one going forward. Now I'm going to cover this in the Citadel Nuln oil, which gives me a bit of kind of an understanding of where the car's going to be going. But we're going to remove these wheels. I'm going to do a wheel swap. Now it's not going to be a crazy wheel swap. I just want these wheels to be one size larger. Now I've got my kind of box of spares here, and I went through, I did, you know, I considered some bigger stuffs, but I wanted this to be almost like a true little desert race car, you know. So I still wanted it to be able to roll properly. So basically the wheels you see on the back there are from another car, and in comparison to the other one, so it's the rear wheels, the original rear wheels I've now put on the front, and the obviously the rear wheels of this now Mad Max car has come from another car. So yeah, one size up from both, and both of them obviously wider at the front than the original, wider at the back than the original, and it still rolls well, as you can see there. So still very happy. Okay, so now that the Citadel is dried, you know, got a good understanding of where this car is going to be going now. Now the engine piece I'm going to remove, and I'm going to add the Kyamsil Designs kind of some like a blower charger and air filter on the top there. So just a little reminder of the Kyamsil Design stuff. Use Matchbox Garage for your 10% discount. You know, links will be down in the description. And then I'm going to use one of these Citadel skulls on the front, and of course, yeah, a rifle. I've got a kind of like little, I want a fancied, side-mounted gun on this one. This is made up of 3 separate parts where you can kind of mix and match from Kyamsil Designs. So yeah, like a main body. I've not used with this one before, with like a magazine underneath. Pretty cool. And then with the interior there, I just wanted to trim out that original kind of engine cover, so I could use this little piece here and then build on top of that. You know, so you've got the supercharger there, and then a little air filter stack on the top. So I've used a bit of styrene underneath, you'll see. Cut it into position because it was just a little bit, you know, needed a little bit extra before I put this kind of base plate on. And I used this Vallejo paint. I just wanted to kind of paint it. It comes out like a matte finish, so it kind of mimics as if it was open, you know. And then taking the interior piece down little by little to make sure that, you know, it obviously fits now under the new section there. And then I covered the section, all that chrome, in the Citadel again. To be honest, you can't really see the interior. You can if you really studied it, but you know, it didn't really need too much effort. And the glass is still in place, but I've used my mosquito netting just to mimic that it's got a cage around it. And so you can see now the gun in place, and also the engine now in place. First of all painted in silver, left to dry, and then the Citadel Nuln Oil on the side. Little shark decal on the side there because, well, why not, right? But I'm going to put it all together, weather it, so just as a little reminder of what she looked like and the result. Skull on the front, you know, whatever creature that was, it claimed someone with the blood there. You got a crazy shark on the side. I don't know, maybe this boss's name is Sharkman. You know, you want to be in Sharkman's crew with his cool cars and rifles sticking out the side of it. You know, you're going to have to be pretty quick to get away from this one. So I just want to take the opportunity to thank my Patreons, including new Patreon Brian Gridder, and thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you'll stick around for the next one. And then just to add some Kyamsil Design stuffs to end the video for your viewing pleasure.